I don't want you to make it.
I think we're live. Hold on. Let me let the people that get in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. I'm live on YouTube. Click the link in my bio. And let's start the countdown. Where the fuck? Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. You know, StreamYard and changed up their stuff.
They started charging me. I got off that damn thing. Where is my damn car?
Oh,
Hold on,
not
y'all.
they charging y'all.
Wait, hold on, because
It
I'm
went up to like 40. Hold on. I need to hold on one second, child.
wait a second. Why can I exit out? Hold on, y'all. One second. I don't know what's going on with these seconds. I'm trying to find my. Okay, let's do it. Boom. All right, let's do the countdown. My fault, y'all. Hello, 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 my beautiful stones and gems. Long time no see. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. And as you can see, we got the gang all here. We have the beautiful Essence of It 7 and the lovely Darren Green Show, child. We have not. When was the last time y'all was here?
A long time ago.
I want to say like 2 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Make
Yeah,
sure
maybe.
everybody that's y'all know I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. Y'all click the video, click the link in my bio so y'all can join the fun. Get this video a thumbs up. Hey sister, we have a lot to discuss. You know, we haven't talked since the election. And we don't have to talk too much about the election because I think that we want to keep it light and stuff. But let's just do a quick little check-in. How are we feeling, niggas?
Terrible.
Exhausted.
It's about to get real crazy out here.
Let's just hope and pray that the recounting does something.
Oh, please.
They ain't gonna recount that.
Right? No shade, but like, let's be realistic. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it. I don't want to get too political, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, I was a little taken aback by some of my mutuals' reactions. It's just like,
what reactions in particular?
just like the whole crying and carrying on. Like, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe that people are so racist, and I can't believe it, Jesus. Now I get it on one hand, like
Jesus.
on one hand, everybody deserves, a time to unpack and stuff like that. But I'm just like, some of y'all not standing on business the way y'all say y'all are, because there's no way that you could be that shocked by these election results. Like, and then it's like, I mean, they didn't elect a white woman, and so why? Okay,
right. I think that some people were just shocked because, like, it was not saying it was a landslide in 2020, but like Trump lost. He lost all of the swing states. The country made it very clear that they did not want him in office. So to see them try to see this country kind of pivot back to almost 2016, it was surprising. I'm not like boohoo crying over it, but it did come with a little bit of a surprise. I'm just being honest.
I don't see. Okay, that's fair. I just don't see how it's surprising, considering how anti-black and misogynistic the society that, like, it's just. And then it's like, I'm sorry, like when Fanita was like, yeah, hey guys, like, hate to be the bearer of bad news, like, Kamala's a black woman. This is an anti-black society, and like people are misogynistic and anti-black as fuck. Y'all dragged her and told her to shut her fat ass up, and now here we are, and it's just like, oh, I can't believe it, and it's like
they dragged that poor Be Better twink on TikTok too, child, and he said, oh, you know, he had Kamala had a bad business strategy or whatever the hell he was saying. You know, I mean, it's you know, a lot of people that said a lot of takes that got them in trouble, that got them canceled or called out. It had come to pass. It's just, you know, you know, there was a point in time where we, like, some of us really did think that it was possible. Like, it did seem like the tide was changing a little bit when she first, you know, got to announcing that she was going to be running. But I think that them last couple weeks of that election, I was like, girl.
Are we not living in the same?
I think.
Go ahead, Essence. Go ahead.
I think what it is people just expected things to be different, being that everyone was finally trying to get on the same accord. Like people, even the Latinos were saying "fuck Trump." You know what I'm saying? White women were saying "fuck Trump." White men, older white men were saying "fuck Trump." It's like we thought we were actually going to move forward and make progress, but it's like. It's the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that are just now turning 21 and able to vote, like those motherfuckers.
No, I mean, I think it was all the way around. I mean,
yeah.
You brought up white women and Latinos. They voted for him.
Well,
that's why everybody was so taken back, because y'all were singing a different tune like 2 months ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we don't have the numbers.
Let me stop it anyway.
Damalo, just round them up.
You know, and another thing, since we want to talk about people's annoying reactions, that whole "oh, God is in control" conversation, I'm like, y'all need to shut the hell up.
Please don't get me started.
I mean,
that does nothing for me.
That's what we were doing during slavery. That's what we were doing during Jim Crow.
And look where that got us.
Look where it got us.
I know. I'm just saying that, like, this is, you guys, we are indoctrinated to, you know, praise white Jesus, and it's not gonna happen overnight. And it just like, for me, it was just like, I said this on my channel before, but I was just saying it now. I just feel like for me, it was a constant reminder that, like, oh, we're not. We as a community, talking about we just never gonna get it together, are we? That's
because I'm like, niggas ain't mad enough, and that's just my whole thing. Niggas is
like black women tried to save everybody.
I'm looking at the comments. Progress is being made economically. Focus on goals and investment. Are you a Trump supporter, baby?
Progress is not being made economically, because the only reason why people are saying that, oh, you know, it's inflation because of Donald Trump's tax law that is current until 2025. People was praising Trump when he was in office, but the tax law we were under when he was in office was whoever was in office before him. It wasn't even him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they blaming Biden. Y'all need to blame Trump.
I just feel, and then after this we can get into the drama, but I just feel so bad. Like, there's just so many things that is up for grabs. Healthcare. If you're in school, like, if anybody has any like siblings or like younger siblings, you need to tell them to get as much grants, get as much before they start snatching all that shit out. Because what is it called?
Department of Education.
No. What is the thing that they when perform something action, affirmative action, like all of that is that's gonna be done. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about gossip.
Oh, Teddy.
Hey, Teddy. Hey, Shamar. Hey, cousin. Happy Messy Medusa Monday. Happy Messy Monday, y'all. Okay, I think in honor of Messy Medusa Monday, and we can do this later, I think everybody should go around and just say something messy.
I have to keep my thoughts in my head.
Say something messy about anything.
About anything. You can spill somebody's tea.
First of all,
like, everybody.
Let's get into the things. First of all, fuck Candace Owens.
Wait, what
I'm
happened? What did
That
Katie
was
do?
always the thing.
I'm tired of that whore.
What did she
I'm
do?
tired of that
Girl, she
bitch.
messing with Tina can't keep a man ass nose.
What
Look, you want
happened?
look, you want to be wanted me to be messy.
Don't nobody. She didn't want to keep that horny ass man.
Hold on. What happened? Y'all make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up. But wait, I don't know. I'm out the loop.
Okay, so basically, there was a lot of news organizations on the conservative side, and also Candace Owens that brought it up too. That said that, like, I think Beyonce got like $50 million or an absurd amount of money, you know, because the numbers came into from how much was spent for the Kamala campaign. She spent over almost $1 billion, well over $1 billion. And they were saying, oh, well, you know, they gave Beyonce, they had to give her like 20 million or 50 million to do that speech or whatever. You know, Candace Owens she posted about it, but I guess Tina knows. She made like this little paragraph, girl, saying, you know, y'all need to stop lying about. You know how Tina like to defend her daughter for dear life. For dear life. And then Candace Owens got the comments, right? Talk about some, oh my goodness, like Beyonce need to stop posting off her burner account. I mean, her mom, you know, being real shady and stuff like that. She also did a podcast episode. I seen clips of it on social media talk about some. Well, you know, Beyonce need to show her real life. And I'm just like, girl, like, bitch, don't nobody want to, like, you think you can get a response from,
like, do you
Beyonce?
do you think nagging that lady, she gonna be like, okay, let me let her into my life and post some private information,
or let me respond or something like you're not like, and I don't want to bring up nobody names because you know it sets off people, but like Beyonce is not none of these other girls that be responding to every little nick and cranny that someone says about them,
not
right?
too much.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Wait, who you talking about? Cardi?
You know, because her and Cardi will go back and forth, and Cardi
I feel like you could say the same thing about Nicki too, though. No
okay,
shit.
yeah, her too. Yeah, she do that
Honestly,
too.
when you said that, I thought I was thinking about Nicki, but yeah, Cardi. I don't keep up with Cardi.
Cardi, Nicki do that shit too. That ain't new. She was coming for she was going back and forth for Armand. That shit was funny as hell.
What? We can talk about that later because I still don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have any thoughts. Did y'all see the Mike Tyson fight?
Girl,
Clips.
yeah, me and my man was arguing down because they're being kind of ageist towards him, saying that he was too old to fight. But my thing is, like, it was so many chances that Mike Tyson had to KO that man in the first 3 rounds. You cannot convince me that this was not a stage fight.
But
you cannot convince me.
I just don't understand why Mike, like, was it worth it? Like, unless you got paid at least a bill or half a bill, I just don't understand.
They was not paying that nigga no half a bill. They gave him 20 million.
Girl, what you talking about?
I'm saying unless that's the only thing that I could see that would be worth you.
Mike, I know they cut that check with him. I know they cut that check with
you
him.
Paid him like 20 million.
That's not a lot. That's not a lot. 20 million is not worth your life.
That's what they said. They said Paul got 40 and Tyson got 20 million. That's what I heard.
Mike, are you broke? Is
no? I mean, I think that's what.
No, in the interview, Mike Tyson was saying that he was just enjoying his life, having fun. This is the second time Jake Paul wanted to fight him. The first time he wasn't able to fight him, I think because of like a health issue. And then Jake Paul fought somebody else in replacement for Mike Tyson, and then he wanted to fight him again. He's been asking to fight only him. He don't want to fight nobody else besides him.
Right. Why don't you want to fight Mayweather?
Or Pacquiao?
Because he knows Floyd Mayweather
or Conor McGregor. Some of these people that's in their prime right now, because you don't want to mess with no damn Conor.
But you can't convince me what Mike Tyson has 44 KOs versus Jake Paul's like 7 or like 11. You cannot convince me that this man lost his fight.
He's 60 years old though. I just honestly,
that don't mean nothing.
That grand wizard. Okay, that is a whole grand wizard. That was a whole Trump rally. That speech that he did after that damn fight, talk about some America's back, and you know they came out of the ashes, and you know if I wasn't doing this boxing stuff, I'll be back on the street. I'll be back on the streets.
I feel all that now.
Oh, you didn't see his speech. His speech was real. It gave very much grand wizard rally.
Oh,
it gave very much birth of nations. That whole nobody, every PLC lost, which I'm like, okay, even with the girl fight, it was
now that was
won by a point.
That was fucked up. Cause she was headbutting her and fucking getting all up in her and shit.
Yeah.
Like, He kept headbutting her. That shit was pissing me off.
The damn Mexican fight looked like a damn cockfight. Like that was Birth of a Nations. I don't care what nobody said.
Bitch, I ain't playing with
That was a minstrel show, bitch. That was a whole minstrel show.
Okay.
I'm
done. Can we move on? Can we now? Let's get to the match.
The nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
First, everybody and their mama pregnant. Flo Milli is pregnant by some nigga that look like he don't even have his green card. I'm gonna play the clip.
That's what it's giving, girl.
Let me see what he looked like though.
I'm gonna play it, girl. Look like she. I don't know where she found this man at, honey. Look like he's a scammer.
She be
let
saying
me see.
Let me see. Hold on. Okay, here you go. Hold on.
Damn, you fucking me like you hate me. I can't even.
He looked like an we mean he Latin? He Poppy?
No, he looks like he's undocumented. Like
undocumented.
She be saying that he Haitian in her songs.
It's just like, where did you find this man at? Like I'm sorry, and I'm gonna let you. Can I go real quick? I just go, and then because like my thing is like one of my mutuals, someone who I a highly respected mutual at that, was saying something along the lines of like, well, like it's just her business, and I don't understand why y'all and it's just like, first of all, you post this ghetto ass, like what is going on with these ghetto ass pregnancy announcements? Like, I'm sorry. It's like I think it's weird. I don't like it. Whatever, but I don't like it when y'all do these, like, it's like you do these hood. It's like I can't even take like childbirth. This is a serious moment, and it's like y'all make a joke out of every fucking thing, like. And so yeah, you got this nigga in a fucking Scully that's impregnated you, and like you over here doing gang signs and shit while announcing your pregnancy. It's just ghetto, and I hate this for Black women. And I'm done. I'm gonna get off my high horse.
I'm down with that ghetto shit. Like I be saying, like shit that Sexy Red do really don't bother me. Like shit that Sukiana do don't bother me to a certain extent, right? Because I was labeled that ghetto bitch in high school. You know what I'm saying? Loud, ghetto, ratchet, whatever you want to call it.
In high school.
I mean, that's really who I am. I'm so loud and ghetto. Like I can't hear because I talk so fucking loud. I'm a loud ass bitch.
Okay.
But at the same time, I feel like nowadays, I even said this about what's the girl name? Bow Wow baby mama. Joy Chavis or whatever her name is. I said this about her because you had 2 babies back to back, basically, after her, her first little girl. And it's just like, y'all get pregnant by anybody. Like, Drea just got pregnant because she wanted another baby. Like, pregnancy is too risky for y'all to be doing that shit. Like, we died the most while pregnant. What are y'all not understanding?
They willing to risk their life for a bag. And Mecca,
for a bag.
Shout out to Mecca. Mecca said that she was like, I mean,
what bag is Flo Milli getting from having a child?
From this random Haitian nigga. Like, I'm sorry, you can tell that this nigga is broke. You can tell when a nigga ain't got no money. He carries himself. It's like it's giving hood rich. You don't have a baby with a hood rich nigga. You let a hood nigga run it up and like take you to the mall or take you to the club, but you don't go and go half on a baby with a hood nigga. Like,
and my thing is like people always talking shit about like.
But hold on, let's be clear though. Like some dudes be dressing hood. They don't mean he wore Scully. I mean, there's a lot of niggas that be dressing like that. He could have a respectful job. You never know. Like
you can get a Scully from
I'm sorry, no. Ladies, if you want to listen to me, do not listen to Darren. Like there is no man of any wealth or any substance is dressing like that nigga in that video. I'm sorry, like that is not.
I'm not saying that he wealthy, but I'm saying that he probably he could be work. We don't. First of all, let's be clear. I'm not gonna assume anything because I don't even know what the nigga really looked like. I don't really. I have not seen any. It's a difference because we're gonna get into other people. It's a difference because we can actually see niggas like the people that SKAI Jackson is dealing with, that nigga that's on Facebook, Yerky. We can see what all the other people that with their men are doing. So what my thing is we don't know this guy. Like we don't know what he got going on. He could be a hood nigga, or he could just be a nigga that just wear a lot of hoodies and shit. Like that's just, we don't know. So I really
he's covering up his face in the video indicates that he is involved in some sort of like lifestyle. So it's just like, again, like if that's like, I get it. You like you said, Essence, you talk about this Haitian nigga that's been like tricking on you and but you got pregnant by the nigga. Like what is? It's just like, and that's my thing. It's just like,
would there have been a difference if she was like, you know, okay, I got the ring on it, and then she was pregnant, so it's different then, or y'all be saying the same thing?
I mean,
I just feel like it just be a little bit too risky for me. That'd be my thing. Like you can, you know what I'm saying, be with somebody, but make sure that this person is actually going to be there for you. Like there is no real way to know that, but I just feel like not in Flo Milli case, but just like women like, you know, Lil Baby, first baby mama, women like that, women like Drea, women like Joy Chavez, what the fuck that bitch name is? Women like that just have babies just to have them, or because the man got money. Like it's too risky to do that shit.
My issue is just like the glorification of the baby mama culture, and I do think that like I just feel like our society. Somebody said it on Twitter. Somebody said it on TikTok, and this was a man. A man said this. He was like, it's not hard to get, like it's not hard to fuck y'all. Old women, black women. He was like, it's really not that hard. I don't have to do much to fuck y'all. It's not hard to get y'all pregnant. Yikes, ladies. The men are catching up. That hey, like y'all need to practice better pussy management skills. It's not hard. It's not hard. Like back in the day, you had to show some level of commitment. You had to buy a goat, a cow, okay, down some rooftops, okay. You had to make some promises, but now it's like y'all just be getting pregnant by and especially now that Trump finna go and regulate and take away Roe versus Wade and shit.
Yeah,
I just think that black women, we just need
to be careful.
I'm just tired. I'm just so tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this ghetto ass shit. It's like, okay, all right, Sexy Red, okay, Halle Bailey, okay, Flo Milli, okay, Keke Palmer. Like it's like our black women, do we not deserve more than just being baby mamas? Okay.
I mean, I don't think we should only carry the label of like being nothing but a baby mama. I just feel like in today's society, I always say that the higher the bank account, the lower the standards are going to be.
Especially
that little girl especially for black men. That little girl that's with Tati, who's with Boston Richie, she posted a video like maybe 2 weeks ago, basically saying that she's back with him, but it was just a bag full of money. And the caption, the comment she replied to was like, oh, somebody saying like, oh, I'm not mad at you, sis. Basically get that money and, you know, you back with him because he got money, not mad at you. That's fucking stupid.
I'm looking at the comments. Thank you. The video was very ghetto. I don't like it.
I think that I'm sorry to cut you off.
You're fine. Go ahead.
But I think that it, you know, us, you know, we love to throw around that damn ghetto word, and I think it does sometimes, and I'm gonna just be honest, it do sometimes come off a little elitist sometimes when people see, you know, how I'm just saying like we don't know. It do come off elitist.
Hold on. I want to be clear. I'm not saying that you just getting pregnant and being a single mom is ghetto. I'm talking about you announcing your pregnancy, saying gang signs with your nigga in the scully behind you. Yes, that is ghetto.
But that's Flo Milli though. Like that's just she's. I mean, I
don't think that like that's
we're not talking about Coco Jones. You know, this is
but we're talking about motherhood. I'm sorry, I don't see when and why like a gang signs and a scully, like how that should like that you're not gonna make me feel elitist for describing that as ghetto. That who else is that? Is like it's not even black. Like you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, it's ghetto. Like
okay, well,
I'm sorry. Maybe. Hey,
I mean, I feel like look, honey.
Call me Joan Crawford, bitch. Call me Joan Clayton Crawford. I'm classist and elitist. So I'm sorry. if I'm classist and elitist for wanting black women, wanting more for black women than gang signs and baby daddies.
Right,
But
but
why do we have to be slapped with
she's
that
not
label
the
though?
consensus of
Like,
black women though. Like there's
yeah, like there's so many black women
less
that are
there's so
able
many black
to
women.
be in
Yes.
long,
I'm talking
beautiful
about
marriages.
I'm talking. Wait, say it again. Sorry, Essence.
There's like so many black women that do like that are able to like live up to the uncommon statistics that people label us with.
Yeah, we're talking about like the ones with the major. I'm talking about like I'm talking about like in media, all of the girlies that I just mentioned, the Hallies, the SKAIs, the Kikis, the Flo Millis, they all have a common denominator. They're all black, they're all beautiful, they're all highly successful, and they're all in relationships with men that are beneath them. And they're all in like situations that like is not, I wouldn't describe as like desirable situations. I feel like let's move on. Let's move on because we got a lot to talk about. The way I always confuse Doechii and Flo Milli with each other. I honestly used to confuse Doechii and Azealia Banks.
No, they look completely different.
No, not the way they look, just like the way they like their aesthetic and like the okay.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
even still the aesthetic. I mean, it's not like
I'm talking about like the vocals.
Azealia is more ballroom. I think like Doechii is more like alternative, like
yeah.
Black.
I would still consider. Yes, I do agree, but I would consider Azealia like alternative too. Like, but I mean,
I don't listen to that weird ass bitch. Fuck her.
I mean,
can we give y'all saw Doechii? I don't have the clip. Y'all saw Doechii put that girl dirt neck. What she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that girl's always talking shit. I got her blocked.
I can't stand that whore. No, and we used to be mutuals too.
I don't think we are mutuals, but I do follow her. I actually like her, and I felt bad for her.
No, because at the end of the day, like, no. Let me just say this. Because I was a part of the community before. Okay, the Bobs, honey. I took myself away from stan culture, but I don't like the fact that just because you have your fave, every other rapper is like beneath your fave. Like not everybody can eat. Doechii didn't mess with nobody. She do her music and she got nominated for a 4-time Grammy nominated, and you got mad at that because your fave didn't get nominated. And it wasn't even just the Barbs. It was other people that didn't get nominated too, trying to sit there and say, "Oh, well, so and so should have got it over Doechii." Like, nah, y'all not gonna do that because y'all was definitely when Alligator that mixtape she dropped. Everybody was like, "Oh, Nissan Altima, that."
Yeah.
Now y'all want to sit there and say, "Oh, like this is kind of stupid. Like her rap flow is like trash." Like what? Like don't get lost.
I agree. Yeah. I really like Doechii. I'm really proud of her.
Yeah.
Dark-skinned black woman, self-proclaimed black bitch. I love it. Like
she give what's the lady's name? Macy
Jones
Grace Jones.
That's what she gives.
Yes.
I'll say a little bit of Grace Jones.
Mason Jones. You think you got her mixed up with Macy Gray?
Oh hell no, not that one.
Well, I like Macy Gray with her funny voice. Shout out to everybody that's joining the live.
Yeah.
Please give this video a thumbs up. I like Macy Gray. I don't know. I like her too. I don't know why. Oh,
I didn't remember who you was talking about until Darren did that voice, and I was like, I know who the fuck that is.
Like, girl, what?
My hair is inspired by Doechii. Do you guys like it?
I love it.
Thank you. Hold on.
Yeah, very raw and very relatable. I felt like her album should have got pushed a little bit more than what it did. I actually reacted to I did a live
on tour.
Oh, that's good. No, I did hear about that. And she ref control is on point. Yeah. A lot of these girls don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Capricorn Aaron, I literally was just thinking that because I just saw that tweet about the fans blaming Glorilla because Glorilla is doing better than JT. But y'all gotta blame JT because JT is a bitch.
They say that
don't go for JT. Hold on, wait.
Oh, she got me blocked. She got me blocked on TikTok.
Wait, what she do? What you do?
She got me blocked because I was saying how she dumb for Uzi and she didn't stop being with him.
Oh, what's wrong with Uzi?
Well,
Disrespectful.
Hold on,
To who?
bitch, to her.
I need examples.
I got it when they were on live, and when she was on live, and she was like, and he got on live when she was on live with Carisha, and she was like,
Yes.
Who the fuck is that? And I'm like, whoa, like
Carisha, you know how I get down. Don't play with me.
Somebody clocked it. I'm sorry. If my husband spoke to any of my friends like that, I would file for divorce. I swear to God. Like, I'm so serious. You're not about to talk to my friend like that. Like
immediately.
In a public space. Because then niggas is gonna think that you talk to me like that.
Yep.
You can't have that. No.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Young Miami be she.
Oh wait, I thought you were talking about my husband. I was like, wait, what?
Young Miami be talking that talk.
Oh
so.
no.
Wait, I was like, wait, how did we get here?
No, what?
You saw my face. I was like,
you thought I said his name or something?
No. It's okay there. It's okay.
Okay.
She thought when I said he'd be talking to GT like that, she thought I was talking about her man.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, wait, not my husband. Wait, okay. So yeah, no. I don't even know how we got on JT and
somebody left a comment.
Yeah.
Oh, let me look at the comments real quick. I like Dochi. She's so cool. I like her too. I got my hair is inspired by her. And honestly, I'm thinking about wearing my hair like this, like all through 2025. This is such an easy style.
It really is.
Like the cornrows, it doesn't take long. I'm not at the salon all day. I think I might fuck with it.
I like it.
Thank you. I love Dochi. She's very raw, very relatable. I honestly feel like Dochi is everything that Azalea Banks was supposed to be. Like,
yep.
Like minus the problematic tweet.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, yeah. Like in terms of like, I'm talking about in terms of her success.
Like Dochi's really nice. She's really nice.
I was just about to say that. She was a really nice girl.
I'm sure Azalea Banks has her nice moments as well. Like I
wouldn't trust that bitch around me.
I'm sorry. I like Azalea Banks. I'm sorry. You can never get me to hate her. Like, thank you, sister. Thank you, Micah. You can never get me to hate Azalea Banks. I'm sorry. I just feel like she's misunderstood. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses for her. I'm not. I know she's trash. I know she said a lot of horrible things, but the bitch is talented as fuck. She's raw as fuck, and I just is so sad.
I ain't like what she did to Cleo Trapper. You gonna sit there and say she gonna perform at your show, and then you like kind of renege on it, and it's just like you whack as hell. Like, yeah, she did that. She was one of the main ones after that whole thing with Ice Spice.
She does everything for clout, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah, let me look at the comments before we move on. I
don't even know about that. That's crazy.
Why are we at it? JT fans have been crashing out on Twitter over Gorilla being likable. So I saw JT live in Charlotte, and she was late as fuck and rude as fuck, giving absolute no energy. I can see that, honestly.
JT coming.
All right, that's enough.
My nail tech said that about her too.
Uzi's very arrogant. Well, look, they match.
I heard that what's her name? I don't know too many like teas on celebrities, but I heard that Janelle Monáe is rude.
I heard that too.
Yeah,
she seems like them highbrow Negroes, honey.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But I will
Tamala Mann is really rude.
Who?
Tamala Mann.
Who's that?
Take me to the king.
Really?
I heard that too, girl.
You know what?
She wanna Tyler Perry's cult member.
You know what it is? It's because she's fat, so we assume that she's like jolly, and so like I'm saying, like because I should like that's fucked up. But
like the way people go from plus size to losing a few pounds or a few hundred pounds, and they start being mean. That pipeline needs to be studied because. Why did the ugly duckling now become, the big hen that wanted?
I'm saying she might have always been mean, but because, like I'm saying, people be assuming that because you're a large person that you're like nice, and it's like no, she might have always, or she might not even be that mean, but because she's big, y'all think that she's supposed to be super duper nice. See, yeah, like it's nothing. I don't believe that she's mean. I don't believe that.
I she look like it.
Okay, she seems really nice.
Even like in a few interviews, David Mann done said like when she snapped, she snapped. Like she, she can get nasty.
Is he? Can we talk about it? Like, is
who?
Her husband.
What about her? Who husband? Pamela Man got a husband? Oh.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, Mr. Brown. Yeah, Mr. Brown. Mm-hmm. What about him?
Is he?
No, I never got that from him. I just think
they be doing. I think they be doing.
You know how
some
of them, country bumpkin kind of Gen X, right? Because he's Gen X, right?
He might be a boomer. He's so old. I don't know.
Yeah, or a boomer. Like how some of them black men be acting sweet. Some, you ever had them family members?
I disagree. I feel like
be acting a little sweet, but then they
I think that the Gen X boomer men, they're hyper masculine. Like, to me, it's the Gen Z.
Girl, not with back in the 70s and that attire in the 70s.
Okay, that's fine. But I feel like it's the listen, I think it's the Gen Z and millennial men, like the zillennial man. Yeah, he's real zesty. The one that's walking around with the bonnet on and the dangly earring.
Oh, him.
I love them type.
They'll
turn you loose.
That's fine.
Not that turn you loose, honey.
I just feel like there should be set boundaries between, like, I don't know. Anyways, Azalea
I feel like they be doing butt stuff.
Who?
David and Tamala Man.
I think that he does butt stuff with another man. That's what I think. But that's just my thoughts.
Oh wow.
That's my thoughts, and that's what I think. I'm entitled to
feel all that, man. I cry.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Azalea Banks. Azalea ain't got no talent and is a homophobic gutter snipe.
Gutter snipe
right up out the hood.
Yeah, I think that she definitely could be. I don't know. I mean, I definitely feel like Azalea Banks, she does. At first, I was like, she does seem like she's like one of the girls sometimes, but it do be coming from a place like when you came for Lil Nas X, like and you was dragging her by her damn ponytails.
I can't speak on Azalea Banks. Like, I can't defend. Like, there's certain things that Azalea Banks does that's like not defendable.
Yeah.
When it comes to her being homophobic or like that, like, I'm not gonna
like she goes for the jugular.
Yeah. But I will say that I do appreciate Azalea Banks' commentary because she does say what a lot of the girls are thinking, but are too afraid to say. I think that I could say the same thing about myself, and I feel like that's probably what about her that I can relate to. But
sometimes she didn't shut the fuck up.
I agree, and I do feel like, hey, culture, hey, Unfiltered. I do feel like she be clocking, like, okay, like when she was talking about Perez Hilton and she was saying how like some gay men, specifically white gay men, be feeling too entitled and feeling like they can, like they'll use like homophobia to like cloak misogyny, to hide behind misogyny. She clocked that. She been clocking the girls for quite some time. Azalea Banks is ahead of her time. Like, again, like, I know she has some problematic takes. I mean, we all do. They're gonna pull up some clips from me from 2021 and hell, even from probably a couple months ago or whatever, and they'll, you know what I mean? But I'm not saying that that's an excuse. I think that that's the problem though. But let's move on because we still haven't talked about SKAI Jackson. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have much to say about SKAI Jackson. Can we talk about it? Let's talk about SKAI Jackson and her light-skinned, cornbread complected baby daddy. He looks like bleached flour. He looks like bleached flour.
He looks like that little boy from Finding Nemo at the dentist's office.
No, that was that little girl.
Yeah.
He looked like that boy off of Toy Story 1.
That's what it is. I don't know why I keep thinking that's the same thing. Maybe that's how he would look if he was a little girl.
You could tell he probably was a problem. Like, he used to bite people back then. Probably he just looked like
he probably still do. I feel bad for her because when he got arrested for whatever the fuck he got arrested for, she had on a shirt that said "Free My Man" with a picture of him on it. Okay, this man has said multiple times that he is okay with domestic violence, and
he said he got a Disney bitch pregnant.
He says all the time about how he don't like her.
Sky Jackson
And she
is
keeps
just
saying like, "Oh, his page got hacked." Ain't no way your page get hacked, and then the person who hacked it give it right back to you.
right.
Well, hold on, bitch, because let's not act like your fave didn't say that her husband's page got hacked. So let's not act like this is what the
Well,
celebrity.
we all know his page didn't get hacked.
I'm just saying, let's give grace to the celebrities when they come up with bullshit at the
I
top.
don't give grace to them because they be lying. I even said that when I made a video about it. I was like, nigga, I know you. You know you lying. Everybody know you lying.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can we go back? Because I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm. What was he arrested for? And then like, can somebody
parole or something?
I don't know. He think he a hood baby.
And then it's like even I don't have the video of him getting arrested. I'm unfortunately I don't. I do have a couple clips, but like, does anybody know what he was in jail for? And apparently they say that they met on a pen pal website, dedicated for.
I believe it.
Yeah, like
dedicated for what?
Well, let me say allegedly, because that sounds like a lie. Now that I'm here, like, I need to know. That sounds like a lie. Where did they meet? Because that hasn't been confirmed.
Probably behind a fucking dumpster. I don't know.
Pickmesmeet.com. Because
I feel like I feel like all the pretty girls be going to like the deepest, darkest pits of hell to find their man. Like, where the fuck did you even recover him from?
Probably the same place that Keke Palmer got her deadbeat crash out baby daddy at.
Yeah, but at least the man that Keke was with, he kind of was in the industry. He worked there.
No, he ain't.
He had a job. It didn't match Keke's, of course, but I'm just saying he did have.
No, this nigga is the brother to somebody who's kind of, sort of, a little bit in the industry, and he ain't even in the industry like that. We don't even know that nigga's name.
And my thing is, what's so crazy is when the whole shit with Keke Palmer and the baby daddy went down, I saw that his dad has a current restraining order against the daddy by the mama.
Yeah.
Active because he is a fucking abuser. This is a long line of abuse.
Well, can I say something? And y'all know, is this a safe space?
I mean, pick your poison.
Not to make an excuse, not to make an excuse, but I just want just context purposes. You know, they are Puerto Rican. Or what are they, Puerto Rican or Dominican? And let's be fair,
I don't know what they is.
Culturally, Keke Palmer's baby daddy's people. And so, like, I'm not saying that Puerto Ricans, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I think it's like a cultural thing. I don't know. Okay, let me see.
Ain't no way in hell.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying that, like, I think, like, I don't know. Maybe that, I don't know.
Man, men are abusive generally. Let's be very freaking clear on that. Like, I mean, we can get into the different ethnicities and races and stuff like that. I can name a lot of black men that are abusive as fuck. I can name a lot of white men that's abusive as fuck. A lot of Latins, a lot of goddamn Arabs, a lot of.
Like, I do think that, like, based on
niggas is just abusive. A lot of them.
I'm trying to make excuses. I'm gonna be clear. Let me clarify. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm saying that, like, it seems like they come from a long history of abuse. It seems like abuse runs rampant in their family. And I feel like, and I don't know, I'm not sure if it's like a cultural thing. I'm not trying to
say more physical violence, yes. But because he did put his hands on Keke.
I'm talking about based on Saronis, because Saronis got into it with his baby mama, who, might I add, just randomly, not to victim blame, but she was another one who just popped up random with this man, no requirements, no nothing. It's just like, again, like, ladies, like, what are the requirements? What are the minimum requirements to get knocked up nowadays? Being light skinned? Because that's what it's looking like. Keke Palmer, especially with Keke Palmer, Sky Jackson, and Saronis in them. Is that all it takes to get a bitch pregnant? Is that what you find out? You're trying to breed out your melanin?
And then like, it's like these people that, back to Scott Jackson, this man ain't got nothing for himself. He probably wasn't even working. Could have just been moving a little bit of weight, which is nothing.
And also with like girls that's like her, that's like, I think she's the only child. I don't fucking know. The mama's a bitch too. I'm not shy. I'm not surprised that Sky Jackson is a fucking bitch and a pick me and scary. But I don't
Not
know why,
scary.
but like girls that are like raised in the suburbs, they just love hood men, and
Don't do
half of the
that.
time
Don't do that.
they don't be fucking hood men.
I
Don't do
need
that.
me an
Don't
exotic
do that.
man
Don't
from
do
the
that. I'm
hood. Like,
sorry. I'm sorry. Hood niggas get fetishized. I think that black women, period, have an issue with fetishizing hood niggas. Cause let's not act like black women in the hood don't be like fixated by these hood niggas too. Now, granted, it's not the same thing because they, they're at least they're within their surroundings and shit. But I know a lot of like I think no, like it, to me, if we're being honest, like it most of the time when women get caught up in these situations with Scott Jackson, most of them come from from that lifestyle. Like most of the time, I'm talking about this ghetto. I'm sorry, like okay, now my classism and elitism
come
is
on, come
showing.
on, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about this ghetto. I don't think that like no. This narrative that I'm sorry, Essence. I don't think that like this narrative that like girls in the hood, girls in the suburbs be fetishizing hood. I feel like the whole bad boys thing, like that's just like a girl thing. You see what I'm saying? Like girls like bad boys. I don't think that
But
that's
I feel like when it's a girl that grew up in the hood and she dates someone that's a product of her environment, is different because she's used to seeing that. These bitches, I feel like they be going out their way because like with Sweetie, like with Ruby Rose, y'all were raised in the suburbs. The suburbs, now y'all so ghetto. Now y'all so black.
I agree. I agree. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like okay, yes, Haley Bailey, all them, like yeah, that shit is weird as fuck. But I do think that like fetishizing hood niggas and excuse me, fetishizing poverty, like regardless of the reason for you fetishizing it, like I just still think that it's like not okay and it's weird. I don't know. Like
I
I
feel like
see
that too.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, I get it. It's more acceptable. It's more understandable if you grew up with that. But like, like, but like, again, going back to the whole Flo Milli thing, I don't know what Flo Milli's background is, and I don't care. Like, let's be very clear. I don't care what. I don't give a fuck if she was raised in the best neighborhood ever. I don't care. I don't see how or why you would be throwing up gang signs while rubbing on your pregnant belly. I just think that shit is that's that weird shit that I'm talking. That's the fetishization. Like that shit is fucking weird. What are you doing? Like you're a mother. You're supposed to be. This is the epitome of your feminine energy. Why are you letting? What are you doing? This is
But
stupid.
why do women have to change who they are because they're pregnant?
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay, no, it's not about. Okay, all right. Why are you reducing yourself to gang signs and nothing more when you're pregnant? Like you're so
But
much.
how do you know it's
You're so
nothing more?
much
Like,
more than that.
what if
You're
that's
so
just
much more
who she
than that.
is? What if that's just her personality? Because I feel like for the people that love her for who she authentically is, if she was to switch up, they will be like, "Oh, damn, I don't even recognize you no more."
Is there not a time and place for everything? Like it's just like you
She
can't.
was home.
You can't put the gang signs and the hood nigga. You can't put that shit down.
If Flo Milli was a regular person, I think that for the most part, and let's just say in her own space, in her own community or whatever, nobody would bat an eye. I think there's an expectation when you are famous to appear a certain way.
No, I disagree. If I saw Essence, I'm so sorry. Like, no, I'm sorry, man. I would be like, if I saw my friend or someone that I knew pregnant with some, I'm talking about with some nigga in a scully putting up gang signs behind her, I would reach out to her and be like, hey, is everything okay? Like what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, like
I've been knowing you since you were 10. You cannot hide from your friend.
Yeah! Like, it's like, no. I'm sorry, you don't. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't care. I don't think that I'm classist. I see what you're saying. Again, I get it. Like, yeah, I'll be listening to like, yeah, but it's just like I just think it's weird. Like, I just think it's weird how like black women specifically, or just black people in general, how like we're so fixated on that. It's like we're so one track minded when we're talking about that. Girl, we're talking about this ghetto ass baby mama culture that we in. But we trying to talk about SKAI Jackson. Okay, let me play the clip. that clip because we just went off because we still gotta get Kenya more whore together.
On my brother, I know y'all on this bitch being nosy as fuck. On my mama, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. On my baby, fuck these hoes, nigga. On my mama. Fuck these hoes. Hey, and we on tour, nigga. Something getting slayed tonight. Nigga, on my baby. Hey.
Now I see. Now, like, okay, so
hell no.
I feel like
stank up in that damn car.
I want to say there's more. Give me one second.
Four, you was my favorite, and you still my favorite.
Not that bottom.
My bad.
uh-oh.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, we can talk about that. That was supposed to be like the end. Girl, yes, this Essence Crazy Tale stuff. We on YouTube, y'all. Click the link in my bio. Does anybody want anything to say about
So I feel like with the whole like I don't agree with women regardless of the race dealing with men that are like hood babies, right? But okay, if that's your prerogative, you know, who am I? But dealing with an inmate, that's why I draw the fucking line. Like I'm going to judge you. If you're dealing with an inmate, I'm going to judge you. I'm going to judge you. Yes, I am. Because, girl, this motherfucker belongs to the state. Move on.
No,
belongs to the state.
I'm sorry. That's fine, sister. But I'm a little more. I'm judging even if he look like a motherfucking inmate. Even if he not. If he look like a motherfucking inmate, I'm fucking
man.
judging.
If he down on his look, okay, look, come on. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. He's just.
I don't know. I feel like
no.
All right. I mean, okay. I get it.
I'm gonna be honest, and y'all know I'm super duper pro black, but never mind.
Go ahead and say it. You already about to say it.
I would rather my sisters. I'd rather y'all turn not to the white man. I ain't never gonna advocate for you to turn to the white man. I'd rather die than to let a white man get on top of me.
But date up. You know,
I'm gonna stand on that. But yeah, it's just like, what are we doing? Like, that's what
I ain't doing no white person.
I ain't gonna do no white one, but like I'm saying, like, and that's I'm like, you could.
But let's talk realistically. Like, okay, so let's take Flo, Milli, and SKAI out the equation because they have the opportunity to actually date up. All they got to do is just work just a little bit harder, I'm sorry. I
feel like all women.
But I feel like regular people that have regular lives, like the chances that you are gonna get a man that's like
I just
making over what 60,000, 70,000. I'm not like. I'm not saying settle for the McDonald's worker, but I'm just saying if the nigga got something going for himself, he working, he doing what he got to do or whatever. I'm not gonna fault somebody for wanting to be with him. You know, y'all both working, y'all both doing y'all thing, y'all both go 50-50 or whatever. Agree with that if y'all both okay with that, because there's famous people that do that and it works. I mean, look at Gabrielle Union and fucking Dwayne Wade. They go 50-50 and they rich and famous.
But they're rich though, so that's not the same thing.
So why can they go 50-50 but it looks bad on regular people because in most cases, most relationships is 50-50 in real life. I'm not talking entertainment.
Realistically, yes.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get your CEO. It might not happen.
They're not. In these cases, the Flo Millis, the Sky Jacksons, the Keke Palmers.
Oh no, it's not 50-50.
Halle Bailey's. Well, maybe Halle.
It's 80-20.
Yeah, I think with the exception of Halle.
Because they're married.
Girl, that YouTube
married.
Who married?
Halle and DDG.
Oh, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
They are.
The holy water.
I don't know if y'all remember an interviewer that did like an interview with her, basically dropped the bomb in an interview and it got leaked out. And Halle
she had better made that nigga sign a prenup.
I'm actually I'm here. I mean, if we're having babies, I don't understand why y'all be doing all the things that married people do and then don't get married. So I'm not mad at somebody for, you feel me? Y'all got a child together. So
that's cool and all. Y'all gonna say the same thing about Rihanna? Because I feel like y'all be
That's exactly how I feel about Rihanna. I feel like they make her seem
y'all be giving her so many passes.
Like she is a baby mama. She is a baby mama.
But it makes sense. But people give her a chance. No, people give her cut her some slack, and let me tell you why. Oh, she trying to protect her money.
Well, hold on. Can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's a difference between being a baby mama and you being like the breadwinner. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like for example, like Keke Palmer is a baby mama and she also is the breadwinner. It's like, I don't know, huh?
Rihanna's the breadwinner.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, I think it's different. Like, it's levels to it. Like, okay, like I don't think that what's her name? Joy Chavis, Bow Wow's baby mama. Like, that's not the same as, I wouldn't put her in the same category as Keke Palmer. You see what I'm saying? And Rihanna. Like, especially not no Rihanna. Like, now Keke Palmer, it's levels to it. I don't think that there's anything wrong with you. I don't want to say dating down, but I do think it's something. I
wouldn't even say date down. I'm just saying, like, maybe date at your level.
Well, no, it's dating down if you're making millions and millions of dollars and they're not. So in regards to, like,
so you talk about people in the entertainment space.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with dating down. If that man loves you and all that other stuff, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think that, like, it's not about them dating down. They're dating bombs. You're getting bombs. Like, and the same thing with Flo Milli. Like, it's like he looks like a bomb. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm okay with them dating down, but I just feel like there's so many instances where women have been dating down, like Beyonce mama and the stepdaddy, and then Cardi B with Offset. Because when was it besides Offset last fucking album, when we ever heard shit from him? Okay, like Keke Palmer with the baby daddy, like SKAI Jackson with whoever the fuck this yellow ass orange fucking crayon is. Like, I don't understand. It don't work. 9 times out of 10 it don't work. Yeah, it may work sometimes, but, like, you know, Tabitha Brown and Chance, I love them. Kevin and his wife, I love them.
I love that man fine his hair.
That man fine.
Wait, what are you saying? That's not an example of dating down. They was together for 20 years.
I'm saying dating, like, you know what I'm saying? I
don't think she dated down
because I'm not saying dating down. I'm saying those are examples of, even though she's making more than him, you know what I'm saying?
At one point, they were like,
Kevin on stage is making more than his wife. They still genuinely love each other because they came up together with that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, they be finding random ass people and be like, oh, let's fall in love. You know, y'all ain't building no foundation.
Hold on, Essence. Don't talk about her man, her child, or her mama. Don't talk about Tabitha Brown man child, because she gonna be able to. I had to check a girl. She ain't gonna talk about it.
Girl, I love Miss Tab.
You ain't gonna talk to my man.
I got her cookbooks. I love Auntie Tab Down.
No, I do like Tabitha Brown. I like her. She got some pineapple seasoning at this.
I can never find her seasoning. It's always sold out.
She got a pineapple ginger seasoning at Target. That shit was good. Okay, let's move on. Did y'all talk about Megan Good? Yeah, no, we didn't. And let's just.
What about Megan Good?
I think that would be a good.
Megan Good is right where the fuck she belongs.
Speaking of we're on the subject of dumbass women. Megan Good is engaged to that bell pepper nose built ass nigga.
Mr. 12 years a slave himself.
I'm gonna play the clip and we can talk about it.
I was married now.
Girl, they gonna have their wedding on the fucking plantation.
Can I go first? I don't remember her being like this with her first husband. Like,
no. She was.
I don't remember her being like. No, I remember they was like in love or like whatever. But, like, I don't remember her being this giddy, this performance that she's putting on and, like, licking up here. I don't remember that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. Megan Good always gave birth. She always gave, 2 fries short of a Happy Meal. This is the same bitch that was running around with a fucking dog chain, a dog collar. Connected to
Chloe
KKK Kardashian. So yeah, I never thought that she was smart. I always knew she was dumb. But I just don't remember her being this unintelligent and like this, like.
Girl, she was sick beside that man, so he put her fucking head.
I've seen it. I've seen her. What she does, she morphs into the person that she's dealing with. Yes. She did that with that preacher, and she thought she was gonna be like the first lady or some shit. I remember that one time he was praying, she was like perched up on his damn shoulder, like, oh my goodness, yes, he's praying, speaking the good word. You know, like, just,
and you know,
it's so fake and fraudulent, and just like, girl, you his last alibi. He ain't got nothing else. He had everything and lost everything.
And you know who else is another dumb bird that we need to add to top 5 underneath Rashida and Summer Walker and all them other bitches?
Jennifer Hudson.
We need
her illiterate ass.
I think she's a little behind closed doors. I think she's a little freak leak. Okay, but we need to add Cam Newton, last baby mama. Because when I see that girl is working overtime to try to get that man to love her and settle down with her, you are begging for a man's love, bitch, and that's where you should draw the fucking line.
She's such a disappointment to all the.
She is such a disappointment.
I'm mad we spell our name the same way. Like what? Like
wait, who?
Jasmine.
Oh, Sullivan.
Cam Newton. No, Cam Newton, last baby mama. Her name like Jazzy something.
Oh, okay.
Don't he got?
Medusa, you just name dropped yourself.
I know, right? I did. I thought everybody knew, but it's fine though. Don't. If you're watching, don't. It's Medusa to you. Honestly, it's very on brand, and don't think she was gonna be much more than what she is. I don't know. I just don't. But I do agree, Darren. Yeah, like she definitely does. Like kind of like Kim Kardashian, like morph herself into whoever she's getting digged down by.
Yeah.
But I just don't remember. I don't know.
Like she's playing up to the whole. Yeah, they trying to keep us down.
I always like Megan and what's his name? Like Jamal or
the pastor.
What was his name? Yeah, come on, Dan.
Girl, that's what he gave.
Why? Because he's light skinned and pretty.
I mean,
nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Well, what about him? What about him? Gay? I'm sorry. What about him? Gay?
Like,
let me stop for the chat. Be like, oh my god, everybody can't be gay.
We're here now.
Everybody can't be gay.
I'm sorry, bitch. I'm the first one to be like, oh, but no, I never like. What if he's just a light-skinned man? I'm sorry. Like, what about him?
First of all, no, we ain't gonna use that. Enough with the light skin, because we've been talking about light skins all episode. I ain't never said neither of them was until we got to this. I don't know. He got a little bit of. It seemed like he got a little bit of sugar. A little bit of sugar.
Okay. Y'all, maybe the comments, y'all chat, y'all let me. I never.
A little bit of sugar.
Allegedly, the first husband. Y'all see the comment. I ain't gonna say it out loud, child.
Teddy.
Well, girl, I mean, child, you heard about what's her name? Speaking of marrying down or marrying on your level, you heard about Tia Mowry. Y'all saw
I wasn't shocked about that that little conversation that her and Jackie had, Miss Landry. I wasn't shocked.
Jackie.
About that. We all knew that Corey was a fucking bum. You could look at Corey and give bum. I know he probably got some, you know what I'm saying? He probably was good in the bedroom to her, but other than that, he gave bum. He gave aggressive bum too.
I just really hate how like that whole they really like Christianity really like forced them into like relationships that really are not beneficial to them. Both of them, both her Tamara and her white husband. Like it's just like,
yeah,
my husband is not a racist fucker. I don't like Tamara.
I'm sorry,
that's the white one.
It's forever fuck Tamara Mowry for
being forever fucked her.
It's forever fuck Tamara Mowry for being married to a blatant racist.
And I'm Team Tia all the way. I don't care how toxic
Always
Tia used to be. I don't care how toxic Tia used to be on that damn reality show.
No, I'm not. I can't stick beside. I don't like it. Like that's your sister. That's your sister. You shouldn't treat her that way. I don't know. It's just weird. Like how I don't like when them clips came out. I think I still have it actually.
Weren't they split up? Weren't they really split up at birth? Or no?
No. Get out of here. Get out of here. I have the clip of Tia being a bitch to her sister. I'm a
with the ring. Oh. So don't get it twisted.
Okay, Tia.
That's my sister, the one without the ring. I'm married.
Yeah, Putting you on the spot. Nice. Look at that. Let me get the ring, okay? You know what's messed up? I wouldn't have figured it out if you wouldn't have.
Really?
So that's messed
Tia,
up.
the one that's married.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And
People always get it mixed up.
all right, that's funny. How you ladies been? It's been a while since you know the world.
I mean, how everybody used to tell them apart is that Tamara got the mold on her face.
Yeah.
They are not even identical. So, like,
I mean, they used
They're
to
not
be when they
identical?
were younger.
no, they're not.
They do look similar.
They do look similar, but they're not identical. You can
When
clearly
they were
tell them
younger, they
apart.
could definitely they could pass as the same person.
Okay, but you can clearly tell them apart now. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
that's because one. Never mind.
no.
So they don't branch off. They don't branch off. That's why you can tell them apart.
Yeah, they ain't like the Claremont twins, child. You know, they get the same surgeries like in unison.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about those incestuous whores.
Not the
Let's,
incestuous.
let's move
I
on.
mean, they do.
They are. Let's move on. No. You want to talk about Kenya Moore whore?
Let's talk about Kenya Moore.
Kenya whore.
Kenya Moore hair care.
All I gotta say is because y'all know I never liked Kenya and her bumpy ass fucking skin. Always didn't like her. I used to feel bad when Marlo used to say, you know, that's why her mama didn't want her. But then again, once she started to open her mouth, I was like, you know what, maybe she deserved that, right?
Her mama saw
but
something.
I just feel like if they let Phaedra back on after Phaedra lied about, you know, Candy wanting to, you know, drug and grape somebody, which is a very serious accusation, I would have beat the pee off Phaedra's name. You know what I'm saying? That they would have had to get everybody to get me off of her. That's how I would have still been on her to this fucking day. If they can let her back on the platform after what she did and how disgusting that was, why you can't let Kenya back on? Well, in my opinion, if Kenya was defending herself, okay. But I don't think it was as bad as what Phaedra did. Like, Kenya is still wrong, yes. But if Phaedra, out of all people, is able to have a second chance, come on now.
No.
Kenya broke the law.
And then not only that, Phaedra's not the one that said that Candy tried to do what she did. Portia is the one who said that. So
Phaedra said that she got
it doesn't matter. On the show, who brought that lie, who perpetuated that false, very harmful narrative on the show? It was Portia. So that's my thing.
No. Portia brought it to Candy. If you look at the reunion when they confronted Phaedra on the couch, Phaedra said that she got it from somebody, and they're saying that she got it from Carlos King.
But my thing is just like, I'm just like, okay, but my point is that Portia is the one who perpetuated the false narrative, and we see that Portia didn't get fired. So yeah, I do
because Phaedra made it up. I don't understand why everybody was blaming Portia. That makes no sense.
Phaedra got fired. She took her time. She took her time out. It's been how long?
I wouldn't want Kenya to be gone for like ever, but like she definitely needs to be.
It's been enough time. Like
she needs to be put in ISS.
Yeah, like it's been enough time. No, I think it's fair.
Thank you. They should both be removed. Thank you.
I think that it's fair for Phaedra to come back, and I do think it's fair for Kenya to be removed. It's just like
Phaedra boring as fuck anyway. Like don't nobody care about your kids. Don't nobody care about Apollo. Don't nobody care about what the fuck you doing with the mortician shit. Phaedra don't have nothing good going on.
Phaedra's not coming back to Married to Medicine?
No.
Okay.
I thought she was going to Real Housewives.
I don't know.
They said she was going to appear in both. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'm like,
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Honey.
But
at this point, they're just desperate for fucking views because who really is going to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's play the clip of Kenya Moore weaponizing. So if y'all don't know, real quick for the viewers who are tapping in, Kenya Moore whore showed a picture of one of the castmates on Housewives of Atlanta, or one of the friend of the shows, in a very lewd manner, in retaliation to some like shit. She showed some pictures of the girl in revenge porn at 52 years old. This is the decisions that this woman is still making. A mother of a toddler, Black woman, all these things. I'm gonna play the clip and we can get into it.
Such a role model.
Girl, let's talk. And did y'all see Tamron Hall? Tamron Hall was getting it up on that ass.
The two of us. You think her behavior or alleged dirt on someone, or somebody is messing with you, you come back with what? you, the two of us. You think her behavior or alleged behavior was because she wanted to make a name for herself on the show. Okay, I don't know any of that.
Right.
Take me to the salon, because I'm all proud because you have a new salon. You're opening this new business, and no one is talking about you opening their business. They are reports that you had.
It overshadowed it.
You overshadowed it.
Yes.
This is what happened. They were saying you had these pictures of her.
Yes. Okay, let me tell you what happened. So from that night where all of this stuff happened and there were threats in my direction, and I felt very concerned. I told the producers I'm concerned, I'm scared, and I kind of feel like they said, "Oh, we'll take care of it." And it didn't feel like it was taken care of. They actually made me feel like I was being dirt on someone, or somebody is messing with you. You come back with what? A receipt. I found a valid receipt found on the internet.
So you knew that Bravo was recording your
Yes, it was
salon.
during a taping. Everyone signed waivers. It was during a taping. I didn't stand out on the corner, posting anything. It was during a taping. And we know, even with nudity that has happened on the show, they blur things out. So at the end of the day, I knew that they would likely blur it out, because whatever it was that I found, they didn't like the receipt. It was explicit. And they didn't like, I found a lot, but I only showed one.
Okay, so at the salon, you have these images up that you say you found on your own.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even see that whole clip in its entirety.
You saw that. You caught that. I found a lot, but I only showed one. You are not apologetic at all in the slightest bit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, girl, like, I'm sorry. Do y'all want me to play all of it and then we can digest, or what?
I don't want to hear no.
Can we just play all of it real quick? Let's just play all of it real quick. Let's get it out the way real quick.
And it was a real concern for me. I'm a single mom with a beautiful child that if anything happened to me, no one would be there for her.
So you felt threatened by some actions that happened?
Yes. And she repeatedly said, or it was said, that you don't know who I am. So I didn't feel like I was being protected, and I took matters into my own hands.
What did you do?
I did my research on her. I found a lot of information, especially in the, explicit world, with a few clicks, with people helping me. I didn't get things sent to me, photos or videos that I did see, allegedly that were her. And I said, okay, if no one else is going to step up for me and protect me, I'm going to protect myself, and I'm going to tell everyone what I found out about her. It's a receipt. And before I joined Housewives of any franchise, 5 years in, we made up the term validate my feelings.
Okay, I want to get into this because I talked about this on the show. Came out today. But I didn't see the full interview in its entirety until really now. The fact that you sat there, you're trying to get in good graces with Bravo, but then you're also kind of throwing them under the bus saying, well, they already knew about this. They already knew, or they already had this. This is already a thing. So now you're not getting in good graces with them. You're not coming back on the show because now you're making them out to be like, co-conspirators. Number one. Number two, you're using your child, and like I said on the podcast, you're using your child as an scapegoat to be toxic as hell. I hate when parents do that. Don't use your child as goddamn pawns in your toxic, dastardly deeds. It was not tea and shade. You were being a bully. You were being a mean girl, which you have done for like a long time. And it was funny before. But now it got to, it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
it was never funny.
Thank you.
I think when we got to Kim Fields, that's when it started to be like bullying.
Gave bitter and miserable. Kenya always gave loser. Kenya always gave stink coochie. Okay, it never gave funny.
I'm not gonna go ahead there. I'm sorry.
But I think that when things are left unchecked, then she thinks that she can do anything, and that's why I feel like she needs to not be on this show, and she needs to be iced out by Bravo for some time. Maybe come back sometime, maybe sometime in the distant future if there's still a Housewives. But right now, for the foreseeable future, we don't want to see your ass on the show because you did something wrong. You have yet to apologize. You were laughing about it. You were smirking. You were kind of almost gaslighting Tamron Hall a little bit.
Shout outs to Tamara Hall. Shout outs to another Black woman, another fellow graduate from Temple University. Listen,
I can't get down with it. And let me just say this. And you got in promotion to try to look just to get off of optics, you showed this damn book that your daughter did not write that was illustrated with some bad AI just to try to show, oh, well, you know, my daughter's doing all this and you know, in my daughter. I'm like, girl, shut your ass up.
Can I go? I'm sorry. It's so sad. It's so sad that you don't have nothing going on for you outside of your daughter's generated AI damn book. You ain't got no motherfucking projects. You ain't got no products. Nobody's checking for you. The only time we was on this show, and that's why you have to weaponize your fucking toddler just so you can get sympathy. It's so fucking sad. And the fact that you would use your daughter, weaponize your daughter for you to mistreat and provide harm to another person's daughter is fucking crazy. So it's like, so we're supposed to feel bad about your daughter somehow, some way, who has really nothing to do with what's going on.
Anything.
Nothing really. You and it's like you're going out of your way to involve your daughter in all of this. Quiet as his cat. That's probably why Mark didn't want her on the show to begin with. Like now I can't even
Mark in full custody.
What I'm gonna say.
No, I'm sorry, real quick. I'm sorry. No, Darren. No. Actually, Darren, you might be right. Like, because he's not like this is what he's talking about. He said, granted, what's his name is a full blown. We know Mark is full of shit. He likes to gaslight and all that. But he said it. He said that this is a poor representation of Black women and that he didn't want his daughter to be involved in this shit. Now, meanwhile, your mom, her daughter, her fucking Brooklyn's mom is over here using her daughter as an excuse for revenge porn. Yeah, Mark, you need to come and get your daughter. You need to go and get full custody.
Get full custody because this girl it's gonna get worse and worse. And I always said this: Kenya is so much of a mean girl. I worry.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I felt the same way about. I still do, but I felt that I still worry. But I felt the same way about that child. I still do. I mean, she's Kenya. I mean, I worry about anybody that's in relation to Kenya Moore. Like, you know, I feel like if you're in the same vicinity at Kenya, if Kenya Moore, you're liable to be harmed. She's very harmful. Yeah. And that's why her mom really should have, like, honestly, like, anyways, like. What was I about to say?
Like the way she, and I know she was joking, and it was she did it jokingly, but like when Mark would come over in some of them scenes, she'd be like, "Well, I feel like Mark only paying attention to Brooklyn." I'm like, yeah, that's his child.
Whoa.
And I mean, it was innocent.
I do see what you're saying, but it's like I think Darren, like this is like one of those things where it's like. You can't relate because you're not a mom, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just certain things that, like, but I do see what you're saying, but I feel like in that situation, Kenya Moore was going through postpartum and she needed like a certain she needed some
well, that's the first time I'm hearing that. I didn't know she had went through postpartum. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, the baby was like a couple months old. So when that scene happened, I think the baby was like 5 months old. So that's still postpartum. So yeah. I think that she needed like some reassurance from her husband and from her sassy ass husband that never wanted her to begin with. And that's what that okay, now you ain't never lied when you said about that one.
How you doing?
Well, I don't even know if I'm not even sure if Mark. Well, no, him and that nose, man. I don't know.
Let me. You done, Medusa?
I'm done. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna say one about him being I feel like Kenya married that man because she was so desperate to have a man and get her fairy tale that she didn't care who she married as long as they checked off at least 2 boxes that she required.
Cute and light skin.
Like, I want to be with you, okay? Because she used to always make it seem like Portia was just such the whore when it was always Kenya. Okay.
Kenya's a whore?
Yes.
Well, she is a whore. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Portia is a whore too. Kenya's a whore and Portia's a thot.
I mean, but what Portia did, her men actually wanted to be with her. Like Dennis,
I'm just saying.
If she wanted to be with Dennis, Dennis would drop anything and everybody to be with her. Like that other man that she was dealing with was head over heels for her. Now that husband,
they're both
he was a
whores.
little zesty.
They're both whores.
I think Kenya was more of a. I call her a whore because she was willing to give it up to people's husband. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she wanted Apollo real bad, and Apollo and Phaedra were married. Okay?
Wasn't Guabadia married to what's her name?
No, when Portia and Simon got together, what's that girl name? Fallon already had left him for the pool guy.
Essence.
Did y'all not want?
They were still married. No, I'm sorry.
That's not what I'm about to. That's not what I'm getting into. I don't care about that. What I was saying was, Kenya has always been intimidated by women that know who the fuck they are. Like she was always intimidated by Tanya. She was always intimidated by Portia. When that night when they went to South Carolina and she was so adamant about trying to figure out who slept with Bolo, what does that have to do with you? Why are you always worried about what somebody else got going on?
No,
like,
I agree.
Always been worried about what somebody else's coochie is doing, and that's just so weird to me. Like you're not confident in yourself, you're insecure. That's why she did that shit with that girl, because you're mad because she knows she a bad bitch and she getting money for it. Maybe if you would stop being a loser ass bitch, you can learn some things from her. Kenya has always been a hating ass bitch, bro. Because nobody fucking wanted her.
I think that Kenya and Portia are cut from the same cloth. I really do think, and we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, definitely. I think that
they have a lot more in common than
she's the younger version of Kenya. This is what Kenya probably used to be back in the 90s.
They both have had run-ins with married men. No matter like what the context of the situation, they both have had run-ins with married men. They both have come off a little desperate for a man. I've
never seen Portia come off desperate for a man.
She was looking desperate on her first season when she was married to that gay man.
Cardell is not perfect by far. Like, girl, no.
I mean, I don't think that was desperate. I think desperate is what Kenya was doing with Walter. That's desperate.
That's desperate too. It's a different variation.
They're both. Yeah,
I don't think that was desperate.
Why am I fucking
I just think that she was younger and she was just trying to make her first marriage work because she thought that's what she was supposed to do. Probably because her mama was fucking telling her that, or her granny or somebody. But I don't think it was desperate. It's so fucking I really don't.
It's forever. It's forever fucking. I don't ever want y'all to think that I'm defending her. Oh shit!
But Portia ain't shit either. I'm just saying, like,
that's all we're saying. That's all we're saying.
All the way across the board, okay.
That's all we're saying. Like they're both.
And I feel like they gave Portia.
Y'all not giving me no valid reason.
And she ain't really that damn dumb. I'm telling you, she be acting dumb.
I'm sorry. Like, I get it. Like, get to the bag and this, that, and that. Like, to me, I feel like they both have a lot more in common than not. Like, it's not the exact. I'm not saying that they're exactly the same person, but I'm just saying they have a lot of similarities. Yeah. Like, they both have put their children in compromising positions.
What?
Kenya, you went and had a baby with some random man. Portia went and married a random man. Like they both do. Like they both had were married to men who we believe are gay. Like they just have,
Even when Simon and Portia got married, I did say that she was wrong for bringing that girl on the show, making it seem like that was her friend, and the whole time she went for that girl man. But at the same time, Simon and that fucking
she was at that man's house sizing him up.
Yeah, Simon and that girl was cheating on each other, but whatever.
It's true. It's just trifling. You came into that woman's home and you was fucking that man and then taking pictures while they were still married. It's just messy. And then you throwing plates at Dennis's mama. I know, okay. All right.
No, Dennis' mama deserved that. That bitch was disrespectful.
A plate.
I would have threw a chair at her ass.
I see. I'm okay. All right.
I'd have to get now. You got to get your mama because your mama got to fight my mama because you ain't gonna sit there.
We would have been fighting everybody.
He said get your mama. Gotta get your mama. I would talk about Monique, but it's getting late.
I mean, what did she say? We can end off with that topic. What did she say? Because I want to know. Because we were talking about it in the group chat.
Oh, no, you talking about Monique?
I had the clip.
And it was a huge test of just like, all right, let's see how much you've grown.
How did that show come about?
So when I left Housewives, there was one of the producers that used to be a part of Housewives franchise who started his own. He approached me with support and came at me with some like, you know, we black and, you know, these white shows, they don't show black people in the light that they should be shown in. And, you know, it can be natural drama. It doesn't have to be this scripted drama. And it created a relationship of like, all right, let's see what we can do together. Let's work together. So I believed him when he used the black card, and he did me worse than the white folks. I was like, he could have waited to the second season to trash me.
So you think Love and Marriage DC did you worse than Real Housewives of Potomac?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was worse. It was.
It be happening. I'm being real honest though. That do be happening sometimes.
Yeah. That was easy. That was obvious.
Well,
at what point do we take accountability for our actions though? And let's be clear. Hold on, before y'all go. Just to be clear, you blame the white man for you attacking another black woman unprovoked. Like, I don't give a fuck when nobody says there was no reason for you and Candace to get into a physical altercation. Your life is not, Candace is half your size. Your life was like threatened,
especially when she hit her first. Like
you did not have to escalate. It didn't have to go there, but you escalated. You wanted, because you're a violent person, so you wanted to engage in violence with another black woman, and you blamed it on the white man. Then another black man reached out to you to give you an opportunity to come onto a black show, and you emasculated your black ass husband the whole time. And somehow, some way, that's everybody's fault but yours.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong? Did I miss anything?
No.
Monique got her faults though, but she said, let's just get to the topic at hand. She said she went on this platform and was probably promised some things that did not come to pass. That was the original conversation of how she reacted and what she said about being on Housewives and Bravo and all that other shit. Okay, she could be criticized for that. But what my thing is this, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to rule out that there was not some promises that were not made when she ended up going to Marriage Huntsville or some shit.
Okay. Did you not watch Love and Marriage Huntsville? She wasn't very likable.
She wasn't likable?
No. Well, I didn't like her on Monique. I didn't like her on Housewives of Potomac either, but on Housewives of DC or whatever the fuck, it didn't show her in the best light. But again, that's everybody's fault but her, right? And again,
what was her complaint though? Like, what was her complaint?
She used to argue with her husband like all the time. She would talk to him like he was dumb, talk down to him. Very kind of similar to what she was doing on on Housewives of Potomac. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't really clear. And like the poor guy just kind of just looked like he just wanted, like, didn't really know. It wasn't clear what exactly her problem was. It looked like she just was like crashing out and lashing out on him for no reason.
So her grievances to, I guess, Carlos is that my image was like, it's kind of ruined because of you.
Okay, and my response to that is, considering the fact that you just came off of a show where they showed you and portrayed you as a violent animal, and you took no accountability for that. Why would you? And you were fully aware. Why would you then come onto the show and continue? Like, it's like the ball was in your court. You knew what the narrative was about you, and you played right into it. Instead of you being attacking another black woman, we just see you attacking your husband. And that's everybody's fault but hers. I'm done.
I mean, I wouldn't attack his big ass either, because that's a big man.
You wouldn't what?
I wouldn't attack his big ass either.
Okay.
I would have to hit him with something.
And on that note,
let's tell the people where they can find you.
You can you can find me at the Essence of It 7 on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. I think that's it.
Child.
Oh,
Who,
and
child?
YouTube. I don't post on there, but
Okay.
I'm done.
Not you done. All right, y'all. Y'all know where y'all can find me. It's the Darren Green Show on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram at Darren Green Show. Also Darren Green TikTok. We're on TikTok, but also I just came out with a new episode. They trying to shadow ban a bitch. So
period. Me
please, if
too.
y'all have not, please check out the episode. And I'm also on Blue Sky. You know, Darren Green Show. It's like this new Twitter, child. They don't.
Why is everybody getting off Twitter?
Cause it's ran by a goddamn Grand Wizard.
So what does that mean?
You ever heard of a Grand Wizard?
It's not. It's the app is not becoming fun no more.
The KKK.
Oh, really?
I just get on Twitter
Elon,
to
a
find out
Grand
the
Wizard.
tea, and I get off.
Say it again.
I said,
I just
Elon.
get on Twitter. Oh,
yeah, y'all both like go ahead.
Go ahead, sis.
I was just saying I get on Twitter to look at the tea, and then I just get off. It's not interesting no more.
I go there because I have a burner account, and I'm just leave it at that.
Wait,
My fault. I never. I'm gonna be honest. Twitter was always my least favorite app.
It was boring.
Yeah,
I think it's
if
too.
you have a lot of followers or like interaction, engagement.
I'm starting to like it more, and like it's like now that I'm finally back on it again. Now everybody's hopping off.
Yeah,
because Twitter is being run by supremacists. I don't want to be part of that.
But ain't all the apps being
well,
ran?
Blue Sky, I seen the CEO. I mean, she, I did some research on the girl. She seems kosher.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't mean it like that. It's just too much.
What happened to Blamazon? I'm still waiting on him.
Who?
Remember Blamazon?
What is it?
Girl, it was a girl back when TikTok was like kind of booming it in the 2020s. Like there was this black creator that was like, "Oh, I'm making this black social media app that's gonna rival TikTok or some shit like that." He still be posted too. I'm like, when you gonna drop? When you gonna drop it?
There was another one, but I forgot the name of it, and it was boring as fuck. But yeah, y'all. Thank you for clicking this video. I love y'all so much. I'm sorry, I drank a lot of Hennessy. The Hennessy is gone.
Where's the Hennessy?
I don't even drink Hennessy, but I'm gonna go ahead, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for clicking this video, and I'll be back with some more. We go live every Monday at 9 o'clock. I love you. We've been on here for a long motherfucking time, y'all. We gotta go. Bye. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.